Last time... Hold on. Gonna get started here. Last time on DB Mercenary came face to face with Mirik, Slime Bloods who followed him. Mirik had changed before last seen by Vutha. Now a large, hulking lizard folk. Bigger than previous. You guys gave chase. The Dune Bullets, you managed to take out more of his slime blades, but as the larger group split off to the northeast, I'd say. The rest of them went more east by northeast in Slime Blood Fort. There, Utha decided to bolt in after Mirik and the others to lead them. But by the aid of Dr. Tucker, she followed a path of potions, of healing potions that he had laid out in directions to follow. You now have 4 regular healing potions. Following behind, along, Vaughn tried to follow her best you can. Ended up getting lost to it. Climbed a tree to get your bearings, and off in the distance you saw a rocky outcropping. Spire of rock. Best way to say it. A mini mountain, kind of. Middle of this swampland. The rest of you decided to follow behind everyone. June using I remember Markov, right?
Markov, yeah.
Yeah, so using Markov to hunt down and track Fawn. Miro. As the clouds split with the sky. You had been able to control your bestial transformation, but after the events on the travel, Severed Jungle in the south, the night has not felt normal. You saw Skip. Just kind of stared at his throat. You had a very feral bare your fang directly in his throat. Decided to split off, and as you began to split off, you felt a pull. As you watched, this pull was coming. Lights jumped from tree to tree. General direction the party was decided to follow. Lights gave a feeling of comfort. Your own mind being moved once again. So, followed. The rest of you came to the edge, what were swampy ruins of a potential once village. Settlement of some sort? Don't know. Answers lie within veins. Today. I'd like to go. Nero. Rest of the party.
I'll let the rest of the party go first.
Okay. Claire. June. Luna. Fawn. Of course, Fabian. Guy.
Don't forget,
You're following behind them, look.
Skip's with them, right?
Skip.
Oh yeah, Skip.
Yeah.
Everybody make a perception check. That's in that party in the center. And by the way, these aren't two, like, these locations are generally 100 feet of each other. Just kind of spread out a bit. And there's other ruins as well, but they're inconsequential. They're so dilapidated they've become almost more part of the swamp. These are the few standing structures that still remain. Everybody, give me a perception check. Skip.
13.
How about I don't roll a d20 and a d12? How about that? There we go. That's not better. 27.
21 for June, 13 for Luna.
Sorry, I'm getting my dice out. I prepared everything else but my dice. As you look around, everyone, Skip is gone.
Is there any sign of where he went?
Go ahead and one of you.
I got a 27 on mine, so
That was
I don't know.
that was the look for Skip. Now you're looking for tracks. Roll me a survival check.
19.
19 from Fawn as well.
Where Skip disappeared to, guys, any tracks.
We know where Romero went, right?
As you look
Do we
around,
have a general idea where he went?
now Nero just kind of, as you guys waiting for Fawn to get down.
I thought he told us he was going off.
But
Maybe
did
I
you?
misremember.
Did you, Nero?
I said, I told them to stay away from me. Something was wrong. So yeah,
Okay.
So
Would
wait,
you-
do we know what direction you went then?
again, I didn't really go any direction. I just stayed where I was while everyone else went.
So you guys, middle party would be at like kind of leftovers of town center buildings here and there. Nothing. So these are. Nero, you're more in like the swampy stone slabs and things like that.
Right.
Houses. So as I said, these are 100 feet apart. Like off in the distance, since you guys' dark vision doesn't go that far, but you left from your back like 100 paces.
Be like 30 paces, but sorry.
Stay like 30 paces behind them.
No, I meant 30 paces is like 90 feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So like 100 feet away. 100 feet away.
Military measurements. Don't make no
Not
sense.
do that.
to
Yeah. So
civilians.
like, let's go D&D measurements. He's like 100 feet back. Like you guys, he mentioned you. Stopped. He let you guys move forward. Safety.
You got a lot more in him than I thought you did.
So, bro, they know where you're at. They can't see you currently, but you know the direction they went off in, and they know the direction.
Right. So you assume I'm in the same place you left me.
Pretty much. Well,
Like
that's
how
what-
long ago? Like was it minutes ago that you said he was gonna
Minutes.
stay
Like
away?
it's just
Okay.
minutes. It's been minutes now. You guys like. I assume would you respect his wishes?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I
it can't
left
be that
Markov
far.
to circle around near him, but yeah.
Gotcha. Want to know what everyone's doing this current. Hero, what would you like to do as, let's see, lights are, when your party stopped, it stopped like it was watching them.
What's it doing now?
Just sitting there, and you see just like, the lights on it are like, constant, they're not blinking or flashing. It's more of, like they're just staying consistent. No pulsating, no.
And
They
it's just
kinda-
like a orb of white light.
No, it's not. It's like multiple. It's like multiple orb. Like, but they're in a static pattern. Don't move. They kind of just a little. They bob just a little bit, but not much. And almost like they're part of something. Reflection. Bright moonlight. A bright moonlit night.
Can I? How far away is it from me currently?
Say probably it's 50 feet between each of you guys, but far enough like it would feel a comfortable distance.
I want to get closer to it.
As you get closer to it, just walking toward it actively moves away from you, but keeping the same distance to the. Just watching and
Has Ramiro gone full bear at this point?
still in control, so no, have not gone full bear. But like your arms are looking like you haven't shaved, but not full bear. But that
Right.
feeling is pulling as it moves away. You feel that uncontrollable back. Not a lot, but just a little. Farther it gets away every time.
Okay, Ramiro will probably move. Oh, I see him. So split the distance, move up 50 feet, so 50 feet between myself and the party. I guess, sit there?
Sit there.
I don't know what to do, so yeah.
There's a tap on your shoulder.
From behind?
Yes, from behind.
Pull out my swords and turn around.
Oh, Ramiro, it's me. It's Skip. It's okay. Thought you were
Pull
lonely back
swords
here.
out
Thought you could
from-
use some company.
See Skip pulls swords up just a little bit more.
Putting him down.
June closes his eyes. June opens his eyes from having been sitting in Markov for a while and just goes, "Found Skip."
Hey, what are you looking at?
Those le-
Yeah, I know. It's really. What do you think they are? Swamp gas?
idea, but it's probably not safe to be around me right now.
Ah, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Remember, I've been run over before. Look at me now. I'm perfect.
Yeah, but I don't think you've ever been eaten.
Once or twice.
It's concerning.
Oh, don't worry. I got better next morning.
Skips into Vor. Okay.
Now make a perception check for me. I'll have Skip make it too.
What happened to my character sheet? The 16, I think it's a 3, so 19?
So going to
Oh,
Skip next to you. There.
I'm sorry, I got a 22.
22. Second, I
Perception,
gotta-
as it turns out.
Gotta roll here.
Also, Fawn is carrying June.
How much was that perception?
Why is
22.
Fawn carrying June?
Oh,
So you can flash in and back and forth from Markov without having to worry.
if I remember
True.
correctly. Sorry, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying, Vaughn?
Oh, Fauna's carrying June, so June doesn't have to worry about going back and forth from Markov and just having
Gotcha.
to stand still.
June, I would like to know, are you constantly going back and keeping an eye on them?
Not constantly, just kind of blinking back and forth between them, between Markov and myself, just to
My question is,
keep an eye on them, make sure nothing's bad's happening to them.
so right now, are you currently just riding piggyback right now and kind of looking at his environment?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ramiro. Let's see, I gotta roll for skip 2. 20. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a. So he doesn't see this, but see. This little guy. Dark brown matted, big yellow eye, tiny little short arm. It's kind of right out of the ground.
Pops up.
Just pops up and he's like, he's giving you the big old Isaac.
Ramiro is not impressed. Just gonna watch it suspiciously.
It's gonna kind of like walk. It's not walking up to you menacingly or anything. It's not approaching you menacingly. It's kind of just.
It is approaching though.
It's waddling like back and forth on its stubby little legs.
Pathetic and adorable.
And you let it. It's going up to pull on your pants leg. Get your full attention.
Ramiro will attempt to shoo it away.
Like, what languages do you speak?
Ramiro speaks Common, Druidic, Sylvan. Or Sylvan, sorry.
Okay, Skip does like he's like it's oh my god, Ramiro, it's so adorable. What do you think it is? 'Cause I have absolutely no idea and I cannot understand it. It's so cute.
I mean, it looks like a swamp creature. I have no idea what it is. Have I ever seen anything like this before?
Not even gonna make you roll. Skip's like, I think we should do with it.
I mean, it looks like it might taste pretty good.
Kind of like reacts to that.
Yeah, I mean, you should go away, thing, if you don't want me to eat you.
Kind of pulls on your pants leg, and now it's kind of pulling you in the opposite direction that the party is going, and the lights.
Shoot away with my boot. Go.
It tries to like push you now. Like,
Yeah.
like don't go that way.
We're going anywhere. I'm literally just staying where I am.
I guess the next thing you hear from it is.
That's probably not good. Like a
Like out of
basically
the
a
out of the
call.
like out of the ground, just all these little guys pop up. I'm gonna have you guys skip roll initiative for these little guys, and I'm gonna lump these guys in one group.
Guys, do you know what little furballs with eyes are they dangerous in this swamp?
So you're asking if you think something that's adorable is dangerous in a murky, ugly swamp with vampires and stuff as commonplace.
Yeah, like that.
With a 23 perception check, would Ramiro notice Markov flying around?
Oh yeah, you would have known about Markov. You wouldn't have needed. You're very well
Yeah.
acquainted with Markov.
No, I mean, like, but would he have known that Markov was doing what he was doing?
Well, you would have seen him circling overhead, and you know
Yeah.
he usually does that when June is doing his surveillance thing.
You guys would know
yeah, you would know what's going on.
And then June, you and the rest of the guys. So they all kind of pop out of the ground and like you just hear this chatter.
Wait, we hear it from
Like
here?
like they no like you guys like
Look
they
on your
pop-
map.
look at the map, dude. They pop these little guys pop out of the ground.
Oh, it just pinged in for me. So I was like, wait, what?
You're in the upper middle of the map.
I said, no, I know. I was there. The things just popped in for me right when I said it.
Oh, okay. Like it was one and two. Like it was like simultaneously.
I'm assuming these guys are small, not like
Oh,
full size. or, like,
they're
medium?
they're small.
Okay.
Fawn sets June down in the middle of the group.
So
And June casts Detect Thoughts and kind of reaches out with his mind saying, "We come in peace."
well, first I'm off. Since they are speaking, I'm gonna ask everyone. We'll start with June. What languages do you speak? What do you understand?
Common Goblin.
No. Go with Luna. No. I know Fabian's a no on this.
Common and Elvish.
No. Fawn.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Sylvian.
No. Blair.
Common, celestial, primordial.
You hear Claire. Celestial.
Thought so.
Let's see. They would know what. Like. Travelers, go no farther. There's danger ahead.
Like, does this sound like the equivalent of like the British accent you just did?
Now, I think like Nibbler. How he's like.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I
Nib-
got
it's
you.
Nibbler. It's Nibbler. It's like
I
it's the Nibbler voice. Like, travelers, come with me.
mean, I've instinctively pulled out my weapons already before I even heard them speak. I'm like just sitting there like, I'm gonna kind of reply back to them in celestial. What are you?
We are the Moon Munchkins, my dear traveler.
The what?
We are the Moon Munchkins.
Okay. And why should we follow you? Or not go that way? Whatever.
Head, there are I'm just gonna do.
That's fine.
Head, there are dangerous, scaly-like creatures. Killed many of our brothers. Do not want you to go that way. Evil lurks within the spire. I kind of like they're like point to, as you guys can now see off in the distance that little mountainous spire.
We kind of have to go that way. Our friend went that way. Not to mention some townspeople got taken there.
Yes, we noticed them. We could not do anything to help them. Scaly ones killed lots of us.
Then we'll take care of it.
Sure. There's another scaly one following the others. Different. Our brothers are sent. Our brothers are sent to get them.
Following others. You mean the ones that were taken?
The ones
I
that
think they mean Vutha.
they're like they don't.
June is currently in your brain right now, listening
Oh.
to your translation.
Oh, okay.
Claire, can you please translate? I kind of don't understand what.
June transmits what's been said thus far to your brain in common.
That makes much more sense.
You.
And then extends that to the rest of the party.
Well, we have to go help these people and our friend. You're more than capable of defending ourselves.
They kind of start talking like the rest of you hear like, and in Celestial interests are like, maybe they can help us.
At this point, they're kind of talking amongst themselves.
Yeah, they're kind of talking amongst themselves.
Claire, by chance, tell them if they don't seem to be of any harm or seek to do any harm, they might want to. Let me guess. They surrounded the other. I want to say they're together, right, June?
Are there any others around here that you've surrounded?
One of them kind of like, yes, there's the there's your two friends back there.
Probably don't. You probably want to tell those ones not to surround them. The big one will eat your species.
And with that, we're gonna go back to skipping.
That is not untrue.
We're gonna go back to you guys. Like all these little guys pop up, and this one, they're you hear the chat like, and it's like getting aggravated. Are you're trying to push forward now, or what?
No, I'm just. I said I wasn't going anywhere, and I don't intend on going anywhere unless I have a good reason.
So as like this one's trying to push you, and it's getting more frustrating. You start to, and you see little quills like pop out of its like top of its head and its back.
I mean, I don't want to eat you, but I will.
And the others are kind of following suit when they see the one do that. It's like, and you just see all these little spikes and spines come out of their backs. This one, like you get like the little angry face now. And it just is like, points in the direction behind you. And pushes you one more
What do you
time.
mean?
Like it like with its
Like away from the temple or
away
whatever?
from you guys,
away from the
back,
ruins?
away from you guys, back from the ruins, the way you guys came.
From whence we came?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can understand me, but I'm not moving. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Initiative.
Yeah, I got a 22 on my initiative.
I'm gonna roll these guys.
Does it go to attack me? Ramiro will not make the first attack, but if they attack him, he will hold his action to defend himself.
Okay, so Skip will follow your suit. Case then. Have them all generally attack you then. first little guy.
We're about to kill a bunch of Karibos. This is terrible.
What's your AC?
My AC is 19.
That'll be a hit. That's 21. Miss.
This is gonna be the softest tackle you've ever felt.
Oh yeah. So you're hit for 1 point of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That was a terrible roll. 14.
As that quill hits you, you're like, oh, prick.
Literally.
Yeah. Start to feel. Ugh. Your eyes start to get heavy. We're now incapacitated. Sorry, unconscious.
Okay.
Skip. Oh, skips. Zip gets pricked by one and he's like, ugh. That's a failure on Skip's part. So, as you both are standing there, like, whatever these quills are, it's potent. It's foreign. It's fall off into sleep. Or unconscious. Back to the other group.
So these guys are going to help us, right? Should I maybe tell Romero what's going on, or does he speak Celestial?
No idea.
I think he speaks Sylvan, and I don't think he's capable of learning more than one other language.
Rude.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to hop over to Markov and... Oh.
Would you like me to paint you a picture of what you see?
I would assume I see a bunch of Karibos sitting on or climbing on the bodies of Skip and Romero.
They are actually crafting vines around. Then group, they're picking them up and then starting to march.
Okay, your friends are. As I pop back into my own body, it's like, okay, their friends are currently kidnapping Romero and Skip.
Sorry, mouthful. Give me a second.
Okay.
Your friends are currently capturing our friends, so you should really not take them wherever you're taking them.
We are going to keep them safe. I don't want them going in the direction they're going. Take them, and we have Elder who will tell us what to do with them.
How about you listen to us and we will attend to them?
Or, counter thought, take us to your leader.
Like, kind of look at you all like sizing you. So, good people, good people. They all just start saying like, good people, good people. And the one that's kind of been talking with you guys is like, take you to leader.
I expect our friends won't be harmed.
They will not be harmed. We keep them safe.
Promise on the word on the. You promise on the soul of your leader.
Doing better, we promise on our goddess.
And your goddess is.
They all kind of look up.
Ah.
As you guys are kind of being led, the other group that has sort of skipped, who are now napping nicely wrapped up in vines, take you. Go to, at this point, to Vuth. I think you've seen. And at the precipice of a waterfall. And there is rocky pathways behind the both sides of this little pondish lake. Not very big, probably only about, 60, 70 feet round before it meets the spire. The water here, compared to the swamp, is crystal clear. And inside the water, you down below see something. Shapes.
They look like lizard folk shapes.
Come again, you're coming in.
Do they look like lizard folk?
No, they look round, small and round.
Okay. So I'm seeing this through the waterfall.
No. So the water is coming out of the mountain of course, and it's hitting water, and the water down below in this little lake is perfectly, like, those pictures of like the wilderness. Lake is like absolutely clear, see all the way. But this one has like the light from the nice, decent blue, still blue, like glow. And the shapes that you see are in the. You're like on the outside, like farther. You're not close to the waterfall. The waterfall's like farther in. You'd have to take the paths on the outside to get to the water.
Okay.
And then this lake flows into the swamp. None of the murkiness enters this pool.
Okay. So where do I see these shadows?
Not shadow shapes. It's in the water. They're literally in the water, and they're just. It's.
Okay.
They have a gray.
Okay.
And they're spherical.
I'm gonna assume they're stones and try to take one of the paths behind the waterfall. Whichever is closest to me.
As you get closer, make a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception. That is 23.
Kind of hear a little like on the water's edge, and as you turn around, like you just see the ripples. Whatever made it is just source is not.
Okay. I will be on the defensive, but I will continue on the path.
Okay. What's your AC, by the way?
My AC for Votha is 19.
18? That first one's a hit.
Of course.
Second one's a hit.
Of course.
Third one's a hit. You have advantage on you. Fourth one's a hit.
Don't mind me, guys. Booth
That's
is just dying over here.
not gonna hit. That is exactly 19.
Okay.
And last one here. Okay, so 4 of them are going to connect with you.
Okay.
So you'll take 4 points of piercing damage total.
Mm-hmm.
I need 4 Constitution saving throw.
4 points of damage. And is this poison?
It is not poison damage.
Okay, just want to make sure because I'm immune to poison. Immunity. 4 Constitution checks. Yay! And the first one's a 1. So I don't think that's gonna make it.
With it, you just one right in the neck, and then he's like, splash. Your head falls into the water. You are unconscious.
Okay.
And from the sky down view, you see Vutha being pulled away. The water, a waterfall, swamp.
Real.
Back to you guys.
Half the party's unconscious. That's a good start.
Yep. Start.
So, Fabian, is this one of the weirdest things that's happened to you?
It's definitely up there, guys. It's definitely up there.
I'd have to
Really?
say it's in the top 10.
Really? Seems more like an average Tuesday to me.
It
What
really
do you
does.
guys get up to?
If we're not shocked by this, do you really want to know?
Over a pint? Yes.
Right now, you want to know?
No.
I didn't think so. By the way, he's the cool vampire, right?
Yeah, he's the duelist. He's the one that's like, but we drank with them guys.
He's a bro.
He's the bro. He's like, why are we doing this? It's like subdue. He's like, I don't want to hurt them. I will assist and help my team, but not actually attack.
Okay. So he's bro vampire. That's all I.
Yeah,
care
he's the
about.
bro vampire.
He's Chad.
Yeah, if I sent Karpov with you guys, you'd murder that fucker in it.
Only if he tries to murder us first, which he most assuredly would.
Fabian,
I mean, he's a vampire.
yeah.
So yeah.
Just a second, I'm not gonna kill you. Sorry, where were we? Fabian. The cool one. You guys are led to what looks to be a dilapidated keep.
And Luna, no, you can't keep one.
One of them
Just
kind of
imagine that she's carrying one.
looks up. It's enjoying, like, if she's carrying one, it's enjoying the ride. It's like,
If you can hear his voice, I just want it to be an old man that she's carrying.
She is cooing, oohing, and eyeing over the fact that she is holding one of the cutest little things she's ever seen.
What if we find out What if they find out their poop is fuel for our ship? Just
Then we
saying.
are going to keep it forever.
you guys have organs for that. You guys harvest organs for that shit.
She's carrying the Master Roshi of these things.
I mean, you said they're like Nibbler.
As you say that, Fawn, it shoots like the sign, like, yeah. As you guys arrive, there's like more of these little guys. Tons. their own little society. And one of them kind of older, gray, instead of brown fur, has peppering gray. It can't see eyes as the fur has kind of gone over them, and it's got like a stone staff. The old man one arm behind it. And one of them that was with you guys goes up and starts like whispering. Most of you don't understand what they're saying. Claire will have to make a perception check.
I mean, passive of 23, if that matters.
You do hear. I'll use that pass. You're kind of out in the open.
Okay.
You hear these little guys talking. Someone's like, "Can help us with our mission. Watch us be someone really useful this time. Job, Moop." So this one kind of hobbles up to you guys in a and kind of looks at you all, and this one he kind of clears his throat. All right, and he actually speaks common. So it looks like we'll be having you for dinner.
You say having us for dinner.
Let's
You
just
mean-
say bad at common, or as Fawn is reaching for
Hopefully-
his dagger.
I was gonna say, hopefully bad at common, and not Freudian slip.
What did I say?
June just kind of conveys into his mind the implications of what he just said.
Oh, sorry. You're going to be invited to dinner, not our dinner.
Very good. Thank you for the clarification.
My common is rusty.
You probably don't have to use it very often.
No.
Is there a way you can wake up our friends, though?
You hear like a couple of you undo their bindings and jump on their faces to wake them up.
That might not be the best and then
Oh, I disagree.
Like two of them are like, excitedly like they just start boing boing boing, kind of Goomba stomping with their furry little butts on Ramiro and Skip's face. Where you slowly come to as there's just like little right in your.
Am I still bound?
You're unbound at this point. So is Skip.
Yeah, Miro's gonna immediately grab it and like I you know the sound a grumpy bear makes when you wake it up
Yep.
and irritate it? That noise, yeah.
Skip's like,
Just the raw instinctual response.
I was having a great dream. Just 5 more minutes. Grabs one of them like, uses it as a pillow, and he's just like, see it desperately clawing at the ground to like get out, and then he sinks, and he's like, wait, oh yeah, I remember I can do this, and he just kind of sinks into the earth slowly.
you're free to keep that one. You can
June
have
is
that
just-
one for dinner.
June is just rolling on the ground laughing.
Don't
So
worry.
how,
We don't really need to eat, actually.
Vaughn kind of just goes and picks one up and is just kind of looking it over. So how would you knock him out? Is like a defense mechanism?
Kind of, you see one of them, the other one's like, and you see one of them walk up, guys, and then like there's like the cute fluffy fur that Luna's been petting, and then you just see like spines come out, quills. He kind of walks up, waddling with a little wooden staff and a stone staff, and like he plucks one like, "Dink," and walks over to you and hands it to you.
Ah. So is it just poison in the quill, or is it kind of like a snake's venom?
Like, we don't really know. It's just something we've always been able to do.
Ah. Well, I'll keep a hold of this. It might come in handy. Thank you.
Have one sleep. And I will let you know what its stats are when you throw it like a dart, essentially.
Yay.
The old one's like, travelers, why are you exactly den of death?
Because one, our friend went in there, and two, there are people kidnapped that were taken there.
And travelers have come through to try to keep them away. Have with you tonight. See if we cannot stop you. To give Jade and in turn, like you to do something for us.
Depends what that is, but we'll hear you out.
Inside temple, seek the one light. Our goddess has sent us from above, points up to the moon, to down below. Said, thus, protect her as her power reigns.
Okay.
Will you do this, us strangers?
And this goddess is the moon.
They're like,
The
Okay.
little Karibos are looking for Sailor Moon.
Yeah, sounds about right. If you'll let us pass, then I don't see a reason why we can't at least try. Right, everybody?
question, how loud does Vutha snore?
Pretty loud.
You guys don't need to make any perception checks for this, as a very similar and familiar audible sound can be heard arriving in this area.
Ah, Booth is here.
Oh. There's one problem dealt with.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Kind of look around and like this entire courtyard is just filled with these guys. The old one is like,
Hmm.
I believe this one is yours as well.
Can you wake her up, please?
Same thing as before, little
Preferably
furball.
the same way as before. Yes.
Yes, they're doing it. They're going. They're
Or
untying,
maybe-
and then one jumps on Vutha's face, like boing, boing,
I
boing. What?
attempt to give them a warning on what could happen, but realizing too quickly that it will not reach them in time,
It's they're
I
already
just
doing it.
give up. I just give up.
With the you wake up, you like your eyes shoot open. There's a little furry butt in your face.
My first instinct is to claw at whatever is on my face.
Okay, roll the hit.
Jumped out. Let me try that again. Let's see. That is 15.
That is exactly their AC.
Okay then. So max damage, because of course it is, 10 damage to that little thing on my face.
For flavor, I'm going to say this was very unexpected. As you claw at him, kind of goes yeah, and falls over dead.
I tried to warn you.
This is what happens when you attack a monk.
And as you do, as you attack it, little guy turns to stone. There's now a 30-pound rock on your feet.
Ah!
Oh, what are we? Whoa, are we in Colorado?
And you guys kind of notice, like, their reaction is like, eh. And they just kind of go back around to what they were doing.
I assume death isn't that big of an inconvenience for you?
As long as the moon remains in the sky. Born. Next cycle.
Huh. Well, I'm not one to stomp on your traditions.
Ask though that your murderous friend face Zeeb's body. The pool. Right.
I'm currently holding the rock and going, why are you smashing my face with rocks?
Fawn goes over and helps her. And puts the rock Karibo in the pool.
There's no pool.
Which pool?
The pool is at the base. Spire. And he kind of points off in the distance. The way Vutha was actually coming from, as the others rugger here.
Ah, so we're going where we were going anyway. Fantastic. Well, Luna, I'm sorry you need to stop cat twining through all of the little fur balls. We need to go. Luna. Luna. Guys, we may have lost Luna.
She'll figure it out.
Just out of curiosity, do you guys have to stay on this plane of existence, or...?
Cannot travel across the plane.
Have you ever heard of a bag of holding?
Not understand this word. Speak.
It's
June
Isn't-
psychically transmits the general concept into his brain.
I under.
I think it'd be fine if we put him in here so we don't have to carry him or her or it.
Words you do they?
okay. Let's just call them they instead, just to make things simple.
Did Fawn just assume their pronoun?
They are fluffs.
Like they so they're basically tribbles. That's really what they are.
No, they're
Um,
little Karibos.
Karibos, tribbles, and there was a
Little
third thing.
Little Karibos, they make a bridge series?
Yes.
Nice. One thing they can do. They don't know anything about anything, but they make a hell of a bridge series.
But yeah, sorry to be rude, but what the hell are you guys?
They're little puffballs sent down by Saloon to bless the world with their beauty.
Come from the moon. Munchian.
Probably a good thing I didn't eat one.
Most likely.
Don't,
It's
That
like
would've
you
been
had a stomach full of rocks.
don't worry. Can't die. Once injured, we jaded you. Did we? Stone.
And your dead can only turn back in the pool.
Assuming I ate you and you were dead.
Romero, I never figured you for the type to eat rocks.
Well, I mean, I didn't eat him. I'm just curious what would have happened.
You would have probably been 30 pounds heavier.
You would have had a stomach full of rock, probably.
Guys like to do it this.
Are those lights still around that I saw?
They're gone.
Is it possible for us to at least take a little rest here? We did take some hits when I can heal us, but I'd rather not use the spells right now.
Free to sit and rest.
Are the rest of you okay with that?
So long as we are able to get there quickly, we do have. We're not sure how the lizard folk or whatever this guy that's controlling them is going to do with all the people he's captured.
Do you have any idea what they do? I'm talking to the Karibos.
I only assume.
Either way, I think it's best if I think it's best that we take a short break and then get back to it as quickly as possible. But in our condition now, it's just not wise for us to keep going, in my opinion.
It's true, we're not good for anyone if we're at half strength.
Yeah. And the train we were on doesn't exactly go well further in, does it?
I don't want to test it. It's made for desert, not swampland.
Yes. Let's take a short break. And then once we've had about an hour or so, we will just head right on back out.
Alright, just be aware the doctor is currently being taken by them.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why we should hurry. But I took a lot of damage on the way here. I can heal it off. I'd rather not use the spells. If you think that we should go right away,
I mean,
I
a
mean, I'm
little
not gonna
banged
force
up.
you.
so we agreed.
Yeah.
So I guess we're taking a short rest.
Yes, it is.
I'm
But yeah, could you have your people do a little tracking, make sure that we can get a quick and safe passage to the location we need to go to?
Yeah. A minute. Yeah. Let brothers know. Safe passage. And several of them just like spread out, dig into the ground.
You do that, and all I can think is Murloc. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm trying to do the like cute nibbler like talk. Hard to do.
Just do the Karibo sound.
I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh in so long, don't I? I don't.
I think it's more of like a cute.
Just be of aid to you before you set off. It will gather around you in a circle as you guys rest.
During this rest, can Ramiro speak with the one in charge?
Yeah, you can speak with the old Kariko. Let me do this quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna need to roll a custom dice on this one in a second.
I actually didn't roll too bad on mine.
You can give this out.
I'll
See
roll
what
a
you-
couple more. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a couple more. There you go. Oh wait, that's 4. I rolled the exact amount I needed to be at full health. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Now I'll roll mine.
So you're actually when you get pulled aside, Ramiro.
So this
You're
is a
actually
short rest then?
it's a short rest, yes.
Okay.
Ramiro, you get pulled aside by the elder. Kind of like and something in you. Turmoil. Action. Kind of points up with the cane shaking.
Yeah, you could say that.
So they
Would it be
Sorry.
easier for you to speak in? Do you speak Druid? I think you might.
kind of shakes his head. Let us bestow this night blessing. And they're kind of like, as you guys are resting, they're all kind of circling you. So, this pillar of light comes down like the sky. And all of you see a blessing. But for you specifically, Ramiro, just inside you, state of grace, afflicted, there is no.
But it's still there, right?
Oh, it's that rage, that feralness subsides and is gone, and you just feel like the calm of a night wash over you. Presence of the
What I mean is, he didn't cure my fucking lycanthropy, did he?
Oh no! Like the beast within is now
Damn
calm.
right he didn't.
The
Okay,
beast,
just
no,
making sure.
He would not do that. It's more like an inner peace. The beast within is pacified.
You're now a Worgen.
I mean, I never wasn't.
You're a tame Worgen.
You're one of the boring Worgen.
Yeah, Ramiro would like to speak with the elder about the vision that he had.
Before you do that, I'm gonna give you guys the rest of your blessings from these little guys. Blessing, salute, grace. Choose. This is a choice you can make. Choose to expend the blessing, and before you roll a saving throw, you can choose to make it with advantage. As on each of your foreheads, besides Ramiro's, get a moon-shaped tattoo. Luna now has 2 technically at this point.
So I now have a tattoo then?
It's a temporary tattoo. It's a symbol of the blessing of the moon.
Okay.
So by your choice, you are made to do a saving throw. You can choose to expend the blessing and roll it with advantage. So, Ramiro, we'll go. Speak to me still.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you're servants of Saloon, right?
Moon, Ain, asked of us. Come down to this. What is this place called? Kind of stabbing the
Like
ground.
here, or this place is Dania.
Yo, Tanya. As we watched it circle round your Tanya. Then millennia. Saw our home. Cracking. Destroyed. Asked us, come down. She herself sent portion power this realm.
Well, go ahead.
Guards her from the darkness, disappearing.
So she is in trouble.
It's not.
Any chance you could be more specific?
Not much more. It's all I know. That we were sent here. Our goddess herself.
Do you know how long ago? Do you do time?
Sun itself has fallen, but to go. Listen. It does line up with the
I get
sense that you.
I remember.
I know. I'm just saying.
And you don't. She didn't tell you why she was sending you. She just did. Was there like any message, order, direction? Literally anything would help.
Darkness, the consuming bound. Is all vision sent us, gave us.
So she sent you a vision. What did the vision look like? Was there a cloaked figure stabbing her by chance? 'Cause that's the one I got.
Engulfed by night, shattered sky, dead, death, destruction, out, safety.
Not the same, but pretty much. Okay.
Small glint of light. Tanya, speak up.
Okay. Ramiro would not have any further questions then.
As he gives you his blessing. Blessing will last but a day. Well, child.
Thank you.
You guys like to do?
I'm assuming this is after the rest.
After the rest. You've now rested, short rest for an hour.
Do we have any more information back about safe paths and whatnot?
They tell you that none of the slime bloods are out, that there is a clear path. Follow them to the entrance that Vutha was actually just at.
So let's go.
And that is where we are going to take the break, because it's time to wash Babu. So, I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. You guys kind of go relax, think about your battle plan and what you'd like to do. Stealth in, you sneak in, going in guns blazing. Vutha also has 4 healing potions if she'd like to dish those out, or she can keep them for
Yay.
herself. So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, guys, about the battles to come. And favor, the blessings, how you would like to use, and of course the request that they have asked. Guys, find that light a saloon. I'll be back.